I think we're working. What is up, guys? We're gonna be doing a trade recap on the day. This is actually a trade I did not take. Sorry for the stretch res. The setup's gonna get better and better as the series goes on. So let's take a look here. This is our ES trade. Okay, we actually lost a trade before this trade. So we'll get into the logistics. Start from the beginning. Take a look at daily time frame. We see, um, we're very bullish. Right. We see this retracement and market actually opened all the way down here during Asia session. So we have a lot of liquidity. Although I want to say, yeah, around market open we had kind of came off of this, and so there was a good amount of liquidity here, but there was a decent amount above here. So if you take a look, I was bullish coming in, but I did want to see a lot of this liquidity get taken out, right? This is not liquidity, or this is, yeah, it's a liquidity from hourly. Yeah, if you take a look at the hourly highs here for Asia session, lows here. We had a high of London session here. So we were bullish on coming into the day. I'm gonna do ES because that's where my trades were on, but we'll switch to Nasdaq at the end. That actually had a better entry for our bullish bias. So we start the day off, right? We're looking at the 5-minute. Okay, so here we are, right? Coming in about 8:30, Salvo's class. We see this candle down, right? We're in bullish order flow. We see this candle down into this order block. I'm sorry, this fair value gap here. I'm sorry. I think I took this trade on Nas. Yeah, I'm sorry. So this trade I actually took on Nasdaq. Guys, look at that on that gas bag. So here was our fair value gap. I don't know why I must have erased it earlier. So we see price coming into this fair value gap here, and wrongfully so, right? We see also this fair value gap below here, right? Right, you can only trade, right? You trade the most bottom fair value gap. That's still okay. So like, see this retracement right here. When price retraces and then makes another leg up, we can't worry about confluences down here anymore. Okay, we need to look for only in here. Okay, right? So like, this fair value gap here, we do not give a damn. Okay, right? Like, I mean, price came into here eventually, but like, we don't give a damn, right? Price pushed up, retraced, made a new high. Okay, like we're on a different leg up, right? So we disregard this one. But what we can't disregard is this one here, which is what I did. So I see this trace into this fair value gap. I start looking for longs. Right. Come in here. See, right, price pushing here. We make equal highs here. So we actually got a pretty crappy entry too, because we decided to have a Drake candle right here. So we don't get a close above highs here. Okay, we got equal highs. So we wait. Price pushes back into that fair value gap, and then we see price finally break structure to the upside on the 1-minute, and this was where I entered long. Right, I'm gonna get better at this, making them faster. Believe we had stops below this fair value gap, right? I'm sorry, I think I did this here. go around here, pull this order block, which again I probably should have done here. We got into profit at some point. I think our first take profit, like this is just such a crappy entry. But first take profit would have probably been here. Second one here, right? I'm just a paper trader, by the way. I can't stand the stretch RS. Okay. I think we're a little bit better, less stretched. So that's that. We got to stop that on, right? Lost 1%. It happens. We had our bullish bias, right? That's what we were looking for. And this is where I said, fuck it. I want a revenge trade, right? So, I want to say also on NQ, right? I was really sitting on NQ. Trying to revenge trade. So let's not move that. Why is there a thing at 11:20? Why would I get rid of that? Then okay. Let me get rid of this trade now. Then we're like, oh, okay, look at the bigger picture. We wanted to take out these highs from London session, which that's where that line was from. It was from market open. Right, we want to take out these highs. We get a liquidity sweep. Then I look at the 5-minute. All right, scale into the 5-minute. See price, right? This is the newest leg up. We see price invalidate this fair value gap off this candle close. So then we can scale into the 1-minute. I actually didn't see much confluence for this. I just kind of was trying to get a revenge trade. And then upon, right, this is the sweep. We had broke. What was it? Right, let me mark out this 5-minute break. This trade we actually got a win on. Not a great risk to reward, or a decent risk to reward, but not a, right, so we see it invalidate the fair value up here. And then on the 1-minute. Right, price invalidates the fair value gap somewhere in here. I think my entry might have been on ES. Okay, yeah, here's my short. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making this really longer than it has to be. Holy shit. Okay, so, right, and NASDAQ would have been better for shorts. I lied. Take a look in here, right? We see that sweep, that same sweep, right? We see price break structure. It actually invalidates the fair value gap on this candle here. So that's the, newest move up because we did get new highs here. We did get new high here. And then we see, we don't actually get any confluences until it fully breaks structure, so it doesn't really matter. But, so we wait a good amount of time, and I see this fair value gap, right? Fair value gap kind of, breaker block, confluence up in here from this candle to here, right? We don't discriminate size. We see price tap into here. Then we're already in bearish order flow, right? Right, we saw a low get formed on, we get a low get formed here. We see we close below it. So we're in bearish order flow. So all I look for is I look for a candle close in, in the downward direction. It came all the way up here and then eventually dipped down. So we entered off that candle's close. We get fucking draked to the downside, rip back up, and then we fall all the way down, right? Price was kind of in its indecision because our bullish bias was actually correct on the day. But look, we took a good trade here, and I would have only probably put 50% of my take profit here. So we're not getting that full risk reward. I had these 50% here, which honestly I probably should have had more liquidity. What's it called? This pretty recent low would have been good too, right here, for a little 3.5. That's a pretty good risk reward. So yeah, let's take a look at Gaspac. This would have been with our buys the trade of the day. So if you take a look here, this is really getting long. We were bullish on the day, whatever, took some shorts, one on a short, which just shows it's possible. The full picture was take out this liquidity, then go find this liquidity, and then just rip. So here, after this, we see a break of structure. Right on this candle's close, right? We have a high at the top of this wick, closes above it. An absolute beautiful trade here is seeing this fair value gap that I mentioned earlier. Price taps right into it after that break of structure. We go into the 1 minute, right? We see prices in bearish order flow. So we have to wait for that 1 minute break of structure. We get it right on this blue candle close here, and we would enter off of that. Stops, honestly, I put them here because there was this low here, which already did get swept out. So I just put it below that liquidity. Maybe a little bit better of a risk reward if I put it under these lows here from this fair value gap, but just to be safe, wanted that. Price really didn't come anywhere in here, and yeah, we would have got in 1.45 risk to reward, 2.34, and as much as 3 to 1. That probably would have been the trade of the day. That's gonna wrap it up though. Pretty long trade recap, but I just feel like we need to really look at those legs up to really determine what confluences we want to take a trade off of, because I would have never taken that bullish trade had I looked at the fair value gap line below it. And it's gonna happen. I'm learning. We still got out of the day with 1 win, 1 loss, and down, I think it was 0.07% on the account. So really not bad. We're up 5% in a week. We're gonna get after it tomorrow, and yeah, I'm really liking how this journey's coming so far. Shout out to Jay Tully for inspiring me to make this video, and that's gonna be it. I got crazy amounts of Spanish homework right now, and I hate Spanish, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.